Welcome to this audiobook summary of You Become What You Think by Shubham Kumar Singh. Have you ever noticed how two people can face the same situation, yet react completely differently? One sees opportunity, the other sees defeat. According to You Become What You Think, that difference begins in the mind. This book is built around one powerful idea. Your thoughts slowly shape your personality, your habits, your decisions, and eventually your entire life. The author, Shubham Kumar Singh, explains that success, peace, confidence, and even happiness are not accidents. They grow from the way we think every single day. Think of the mind like a garden. Whatever you water grows. If you constantly water fear, doubt, anger, and negativity, those things spread. But if you feed your mind with confidence, discipline, gratitude, and purpose, your life begins changing in that direction too. Section 1. Thoughts Become Reality. The book explains that thoughts are not harmless background noise. They influence how we speak, how we act, and what we believe we deserve. For example, if someone repeatedly tells themselves, "I'm not capable," they begin avoiding challenges, they stop trying, and over time, that belief becomes their reality. But the opposite is also true. A person who says, "I can learn, I can improve," starts taking action with courage. Slowly, opportunities open up. The author reminds us that the brain listens to repetition. The thoughts we repeat become mental habits. That's why successful people often protect their mindset carefully. They pay attention to what they read, watch, listen to, and even who they spend time with. Because eventually, the outer world reflects the inner one. Section 2. The Power of Self-Belief. Another key message in the book is the importance of believing in yourself before the world does. Many people wait for confidence before taking action, but confidence usually comes after action. The author encourages readers to stop underestimating themselves. He explains that every person has hidden potential, but fear and overthinking often bury it. Imagine carrying a powerful engine inside you, but never turning the key. That's what happens when self-doubt controls the mind. The book encourages small daily acts of courage, speaking up, learning new skills, staying disciplined, and refusing to quit after failure. Because every small victory changes the way you see yourself, and once your self-image changes, your behavior follows. Section 3. Positive thinking is not fantasy. One important point the author makes is that positive thinking does not mean pretending life is perfect. It means choosing constructive thoughts instead of destructive ones. For example, instead of saying, "Everything is ruined," you ask, "What can I learn from this?" Instead of focusing only on problems, you begin searching for solutions. The book compares negative thinking to carrying heavy stones in a backpack. The more negativity you carry, the harder life feels. Positive thinking lightens that load, not because problems disappear, but because your mindset becomes stronger, and a strong mind handles difficulties differently. Section 4. Discipline creates transformation. The author also emphasizes that thoughts alone are not enough. Good thinking must lead to consistent action. Dreams without discipline remain dreams. The book encourages creating healthy routines, waking up with purpose, reading positive material, avoiding toxic influences, practicing gratitude, and staying focused on long-term goals. Transformation, according to the author, happens gradually. Just like a tree grows quietly underground before anyone sees it above the surface, your mindset changes internally before your life changes externally. Patience matters. Wrap up. Becoming the person you think about. In the end, you become what you think is a reminder that our minds are always creating our future. Every repeated thought becomes a direction. If you constantly think with fear, limitation, and negativity, life shrinks. But if you train your mind toward growth, confidence, discipline, and hope, you slowly become stronger, wiser, and more capable. The book's core message is simple: watch your thoughts carefully, because they eventually become your reality. You become what you think, and the life you build tomorrow begins with the thoughts you choose today.